created to have some fun together, sharing and singing. So, join and enjoy.
Our love for opera brings us together. Thanks for being with us in this trip.
What is your favorite Neapolitan song, by the way?
Oops. It is a very difficult question, but I would say that maybe it is Coringrato.
Don't tell me that.
I
Because
have to.
we will bring this a little later. Have you ever tried Corengrato?
Not yet, but I will.
You can try it now.
I think that I could share something from Paolo Tosti, Per morire.
Yeah. You want to do it now or a little
Yeah,
later?
I have to share this with the beautiful people that is listening to us tonight. That in this program I'm not singing as I used to because I have some disease with my feet. So the guy is taking care of all the music today, even when he is in trouble too.
Yeah.
So it is a very complicated program that we are taking this ahead. But I can sing it. I can try. I feel better now. So I will. Se ancora col più dolce tuo sorriso ripeti che tutta la tua vita in quel cuore tu le dolcezza nei tuoi occhi gli occhi del tuo viso ancora i dolci momenti i dolci momenti sai che tu e questo amore basta per morire che questo amore basta per morire Se mi ripeti dell'aurora nella mia fronte e che nelle fiume e boschi potrei come una e m'abbandono ancora, ancora,
This is such a
Should
beautiful
invite me.
this is such a beautiful song. I don't know how you felt, but I could see in your face that you were really enjoying it, singing it.
I love this song. It is a special piece of music for me. But I think that in particular in this moment, I've been without singing more than a week. And for me, singing is better than breathe. I've shared with all of you that I've been in several different kind of problems, and singing have saved my life in every single time. So in this moment that I'm passing by this situation with my molars, uh, I had to rest, and my doctor said that I have to avoid singing a couple of weeks. But I think that this song will not kill me, and probably not singing will kill me indeed. So,
Like Antonia in Hoffman, right?
of course, I could die singing.
Yeah.
I really can't imagine a scene where I feel so terrible that I can't think anymore. Probably I feel bad or sad or depressed or with a physical disease, but I always want and wish and can sing always.
So something that only artists can understand. Another
That's right.
artist would understand whenever he's sad, he wants to play his guitar, or he's happy and wants to play his piano, whatever the instrument they have. They have external instruments. In our case, they are internal instruments. And now that you just sung Paulo Tosti's, there is another song that I wanted to share with you. It is not that well known. It's called Marecchiare. And I like the melody so much, but I always mess up with the words. Always, all the time. So I am going to sing only a piece of it because if you don't know it, you will soon realize that it is so lovely. That's what I like about Tosti's compositions. They are so fresh, so natural, so charming. That well, let's listen to a part of it. Hopefully, I will not mess that much with the words. Quando spunta la luna mare chiara, pulire pisce il fanno dell'amore. Se ne volta la luna nel lumare, per la priezza cambiano colore. Quando spunta la luna mare chiare. Amare chiare, e sta nella finestra la passione, viene a strozzone, non calore, fanno l'ore in Granada, testa passa l'acqua sotto pormulone. Amare chiare ne sta nella finestra, it continues and moves on and on and on, but it won't be we won't have enough time to sing everything that I would like to sing. Just like in the musicals that you remember that we sang and sang and sang, and it seems like we never ended. But that's what I like about the opening about Mare Chiare. I like the joy, the energy of quando spunta la nona mare chiare tra la 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 la. I really love that one. Even if I mess with the words a little ahead. I really love
Nobody
it.
will notice it.
But unless you speak Neapolitan, you will never notice how I messed up. The melodies are lovely, but let's talk about another very, very lovely song that I think you may have heard it. It's called Non ti scordar di me.
Oof.
Pavarotti used to sing it so very often. And I think I shared with you in the past that the moment I used to take not to pay much attention to the parts that are called recitativos or the opening phrases in songs, because like any singer, I just wanted to go for the fireworks and show up and do all the horrible stuffs that singers usually do when they mess with the songs. But when I studied deeper Maria Grieber, I cared now so much for the recitativos or for the opening parts of the songs that now for me are the most difficult parts to sing, because you have to be put in such a mood that you really like open it so that the melody of the song comes natural. And that is the case of Non ti scordar di me. Singers usually sing it again as if it was a great aria from Andrea Chenier or Andrea Lecouvreur or something like that. And it is not. It is a very nice song that simply asks the beloved woman, please do not forget me. And he does it with a very, very nice phrase, very simple phrase that only says, non ti scordar di me. Non ti scordar di me, la vita mia legate a te. Io t'amo sempre più, nel sogno mio rimani tu. Non ti scordar di me, la vita mia legate a te. And that is the most well-known part of Non ti scordar di me, which I really, really, really love it, and that I hardly ever sing the first part well. Because let me tell you how I picture it, and maybe Katia tell us what her thoughts are. But it starts saying partinoro le rondini del mio paese freddo senza sole. What I picture is that this is somebody who is alone, watching the birds go by, thinking of his cold country, and with all that nature in his mind, he speaks in a monologue to the beloved one, and says, "Despite it all, please don't forget me. Non ti scordar di me. Non ti scordar di me." Because I will always love you. My life will always be part of yours. This is such a very beautiful text that I can really think of a person, or if you have been yourself in that situation, that you think when you tell a person that is not with you, non ti scordar de me, la vita mia è legate a te. Those are my
Well,
thoughts.
I think that we all of us have a person that our life is linked to, and it doesn't have to be romantic love, but we are always linked to someone, and it has to be very difficult to get so far away from this person. I mean, sometimes I have to go out without my puppy, and I feel like dying.
Yeah, that you feel that your life is linked or is so entwined to another. In this, as you mentioned, your puppy, she's a lovely puppy, so maybe sometimes she can share her picture with us, but she's a very
Of
a
course.
lovely girl. But yeah, you see, we have seen so far a range of emotions of Tornasorriento. I didn't mention, but it talks about the beautiful land that you would like your beloved one to never leave, and please stay here in Sorriento with this very beautiful sea, this very beautiful views. Uh, we in Mexico have something, no, of course, not the same type of melody, but we sing to Veracruz because Veracruz we also sing Rinconcito. Da. So we humans like to sing to the place that where we were born. That was the case for Mexico, and that is the case for Torna Surriento. We had this beautiful melody of Abuquela. Well, then we had two pieces of Pablo Tostis, and we also sang to the sun. So, as you can see, Neapolitans have this wide range of things they can sing to. But now it is time to sing to the woman who just left us. Because women are usually cruel. And I am not going
Not
to
true.
tell you anything else, but you will soon realize what song this is by just listening to the first notes of the piano. You know which one it is, right?
I know.
Yes, women are bad. We know that.
No.
Cantare, cantare, perché me dice sti parole amore, perché me parli o cuore me, torniente Catari, non te scurda, Catagiosa te occorre, Catari, non te scurda. Catari, Catari che bene dice, sto parla cameras passato, non c'è piense a sto dolore mio, tu non c'è piense tu, non te ne cuore. Core, core ingrato, t'hai pigliato a vita mia. Tu t'è passato e non c'è piense ch'io. T'hai pigliato a vita mia. Tutto è passato e non c'è piense ch'io. So that was Cor Ingrato, so maybe Katia wants to sing a part of it.
Yeah, probably I will.
Yeah, go for it. Yes, yes, yes.
Catari, Catari, perché me dici sti parole amore, perché me parli o cuore, e torniente Catari. I have to mention that I was reading in this very moment that Qatari It's a way to say Katrina that has also a relation with my name, and that's curious. Sorry, I'm ready for the
That wrapping up of the song is so written to impact the audience because it goes you know, it's like very theatrical, or I don't know how to say it. And one can sing it better when one has the heart broken.
Yes.
Because that's when everything makes sense, when you say Katari, Katari, perché mi dicesti parole amore, perché tararararararararam. You know, it has to be like, why are you telling me these
I mean,
bitter
he's
words?
dying. He's dying for Katari, and it ends with, and you don't think of us. He's dying, and she doesn't think of him. She doesn't mind. She doesn't remember. Wow, that has to hurt.
It really has. And I also wanted to tell you, as we're approaching the end of the program, this fast, even though we both are not in our best conditions, the program has moved so very fast. We have progressed almost to the hour. And I wanted to ask you, since you have students, what Neapolitan songs do you advise them to work on? Because the thing about this, I was telling you, for a tenor is nice because they are very comfortable, but for a tenor who is starting, just thinking of it's like horror. I will never do it, you know. So what do you advise your students
I
to
was
start?
thinking exactly that I would set Core Ingrato for all of them just to be listening this once and again, but probably it's not the best idea that I've had. I don't know. I think that any song could be a right choice because it's delicate music and you have to work with your fiato and you have to work with your line. So yeah, you have to have a very I forgot the word again. Homogéneo. Yeah,
Homogeneous, yeah.
you have to have a very homogeneous color. So I think that it's always a good moment to work on Napolitan music, and probably you could avoid songs with very high notes because we can fall in the temptation of singing as Puccini old aria. But apart of that, I think that Napolitan music it is a very good with respect, a very good exercise.
I think they are very good for rehearsing. I also think so. Now I recall that O Sole Mio has been sung in so many different ways. I was just remembering that in one of the concerts by the three tenors, and you may recall it when the three of them were at the Caracalla. Pavarotti, they sang the O Sole Mio as a piece, I think, and Pavarotti went for a trill in O Sole Mio, and then the two other tenors wanted to do something very similar, which in fact was very horrible. Uh, what was it? Something something like that was what Pavarotti did, but Carreras and Domingo do not have that technique. So
No, they suffered.
they, they,
They
they,
tried, but they suffered. And
they
you can
try,
see the
but they
video.
tried.
And it's like, oh, no, don't do that.
But it's funny how well known it is. O Sole Mio. That one I wouldn't suggest either for beginner students because it keeps the middle high for so long, so you may well broke the note. You will may break the note in the middle of it because da, 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 that is easy for a mature voice of a tenor, but not for a beginner. So. Uh,
Yeah.
we will hopefully soon we will have a surprise with Música Prohibita in a few weeks to come. But Música Prohibita will be a nice surprise for everybody there. I will not tell you anything else because it has to be a surprise. Something will happen with Música Prohibita, but that is another very beautiful song. And to wrap today's program, you know, guys, that I love Rossini. So even though it is not a Neapolitan song, I am going to go for La Danza, which is also known as the Tarantella Napoletana. That's why it makes sense now that we would like to really, really, really thank people in Napoli for having given to the world this amazing range of beautiful music, for sharing all your emotions and passion with all of us. Then again, so it's unfortunate that we were not in the best vocal conditions this time, but we did it with all our heart, and I think, or I hope that will suffice. What would you like to provide as closing words, Katia?
I think that I have to thank all the people that have shared with us all this time that has followed us, because we are doing this with our hearts. Uh, we love to sing so much that sharing this only with each other, it's not enough. And thank you for all of you that is following us and loving music as much as we do.
Già l'allone in mezzo al mare, mamma mia, si salterà, l'ora vera per danzare che in amor non mancherà. Già l'allone in mezzo al mare, mamma mia, si salterà, l'ora vera per danzare che in amor non mancherà. Già l'allone in mezzo al mare, mamma mia, si salterà, resto in ansia in tondo, l'ore mia, venite qua, un garzon bello e gacondo a ciascuno toccherà, ben che c'è neblina stella l'allora splenderà, il più bel con la più bella notte danzerà. Mamma mia, già l'allone in mezzo al mar, mamma mia, si salterà, finché, 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 mamma mia, si salterà, finché, 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 mamma mia, si salterà, la 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 Salta, salta, gira, gira, ogni coppia cerco va, già s'avanza, si ritira, all'assalto tornerà. Salta, salta, gira, gira, ogni coppia cerco va, già s'avanza, si ritira, all'assalto tornerà. Già s'avanza, si ritira, e l'assalto tornerà. Serra, serra, con la bionda, con la bruna, qua e là, con la rossa va seconda, con la smorta fermo sta, vive il vano, tondo, sono là, tromba scià, il più verde cielo del mondo, la mia cara volontà. Mamma mia, gli all'allora immenso il mar, mamma mia, si salterà, finché, mamma mia, si salterà, finché, mamma mia, si salterà.